Thank you, thank you. I'm going to be ushering everyone around. Your first comic, straight in from parts unknown. Please welcome to the stage, OG Lee.
How's everybody doing out there tonight? Just always remember, tip your bartender, tip your waitress, tip whoever brings you a drink. But, does anybody know how to keep a whole crowd in suspense? You know how? I'll tell you next week, though. You know what the difference between jelly and jam is? Anybody? You sound like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Anybody? You can't jelly a dick in a woman's mouth. Oh man. Okay, here's a joke. This white guy, he's on the beach, he rubs a genie bottle. You know, the genie pops out, he says, I'm the genie of the bottle. You can make your 3 wishes, but they all have to be at the same time. The white guy says, I want to be black with a little bit of white in me. I want to be as hard as a rock, and I want to do a lot of banging. So the fucking genie turned him into an 8-ball. Then there's a black guy walking on the beach, same kind of genie joke. Does the same thing. Black guy says, I want to be white, I want to be as hard as a rock, and I want to handle as much ass as I can get. So the genie turned him into a toilet seat. Anybody ever get pulled over here? Yeah, I know. It sucks, I know. I got pulled over on Duke Street, right across the street there. And the cop told me, he says, put your hands up, interlock your fingers, you know, and lie face down on the ground. Well, I told him, I said, hell, I could lie fucking standing straight up. You know, he asked me why I was running from him, and I said, well, I thought you were chasing me. Yeah, I have to fucking look for the cops to beat the fuck out of them. I'll put it to you that way. You know, especially when you're in front of your house, when you get off of work, you know, and 2 cop cars pull in front of you, you know, they want you to fucking put your hands up with their guns drawn, and they ask you to get your wallet out of your back pocket. And you ask them, how the fuck could I get my wallet out of my back pocket with my hands up? Well, they were looking for somebody with a federal gun charge, and they would have shot me and threw a throwaway gun in there. Oh, they would have too. I already know that. And they look at me and they say, you don't look Mexican, after I got my driver's license out of my pocket. I said, no shit, I'm German and Czechoslovakian. I said, don't ask me how to spell Czechoslovakia. You know, and I mean, they get attitudes with you real quick. You know, I mean, especially when you don't do what they ask you to do. You know, hey, you gotta leave the party. Well, I was at a party, prosecuting attorney George Peach. I don't know if anybody remembers George Peach.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't.
Did you ever hear the prosecuting attorney for the St. Louis Police Department? Well,
I didn't know that.
me like a dumbass, I said, you know, he pointed at me. His kid pointed him, and him. Well, I said, who, me? The cop said, yeah, you motherfucker. Well, I'll put it to you this way, I got clubbed upside the head and kicked down a fucking whole flight of steps. But, I'm gonna sing a couple songs here. Did you ever hear Metro's Drugstore? Or Alice's Restaurant? I'll be more specific there. I'll say it. You can get anything you want at Metro's Drugstore. Just hop on board, get back in the back. You might find some cocaine or some heroin or crack. You can get anything you want at Metro's Drugstore. It don't cost much, just $1 to ride. The next stop you'll be saying, man, oh man, alive. That's my version of that. I was gonna do my Metro's bus ride, you know, but there's so much food. Well, anyway, that's my time. Everybody just be safe and don't fuck shit up. Oh well, that's life.
OG Lee, everybody, doesn't look Mexican. Okay. Next up is Kyle William. Keep it going.
you. Yeah, pretty big fan of reading myself. Got any readers in the house? Yeah. Of course, who's got time to really sit down and read a book these days? You know, it's like dead technology. I do books on tape. Excuse me. I'm pretty excited about this new book on